Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Grand Spartan. Today is Horde Day, and right now I am staring at a tiny pebble made of magic. And if you carefully look directly in front of me, you'll see this tiny pebble. I can hit it with my club, but it's really hard to hit with the auger. So I've been goofing off here the past few in-game hours. I say goofing off. I put down some spikes over there. Put down a concrete plate. Here's another one of those things. That was just a one-shot deal. I collapsed a boulder right here, one of those large boulders. And I have some magical floating stones. And when you get them down low like that and the auger can't hit them, easier just to try to get up under them and hit them with your club to finish them on off. Yeah, get a little level out of blunt weapons. I don't know what that's all about. Let me repair my auger so we get the maximum oomph. But that's kind of some of the stuff. What I did was I went around the base, and in a couple directions so far, I was able to clear out all the trees within visual distance, trying to improve a frame rate, because I could have a surprise. It could turn out to be a flop. I don't know. But I went into the game stages file, and I messed around with it a bit. If the number for this game stage that I am currently at right now, which is 352, was 30, I bumped it up to 100. So for the number, it just said number, and then it said a max alive. But anyway, I did play with that, so I don't know. I hope I didn't break the game stages file and we don't see any zombies on Horde Night. That would be weird. Here's another one of those little weird slivers of, I don't know, where zombies were beating on it. And, All right, we're going to take this one down too. But I've just been cleaning up around the base, looking for feathers. I did realize when I did that, I started thinking, I said, I only have like 30 exploding crossbow bolts. And I picked up the arrowheads that we'd made in yesterday's episode and a stack of gunpowder, the duct tape out of the workbench that we made. But I needed feathers. I was out of feathers. So I figured, what better time to come out. I'm out of gas, son of a gun. To come out and kind of clean the place up. And as you can see over in that direction, it's pretty cleared out. Cut down a lot of trees there. Didn't pick up a whole lot of wood. But man, just wait till I get to show you this 400 chainsaw blade that I have acquired, crafted for myself. Just wait till you see what it can do to a tree. Just chews right through them. Animal fat. Probably should be keeping that. Is there something I can throw out? Seed. Never plant those maples. So anyway, I had a screamer horde come up while I was taking that boulder down with the magical floating block, and darn near died. Took me down to like 60 hit points. I wasn't prepared for it because that loud auger was going, and almost messed up on that, but took them out. Over here, not too worried about the spikes. They're fine the way they are. I guess we'll go ahead and shoot them on up to the next level just to get them there. Probably won't have to mess with those for a long time. I'm putting out a little bit of steel in one of the forges. I don't have a lot. I know my little man is thirsty, but I kind of need some of these things to be steel. I'm worried because I bumped that game stage file up to a crazy number that they may actually collapse this base. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It may be a flop. Like I said, we may see one zombie, may see no zombies. Who knows? But right here, I'm pumping out a little bit of steel. Well, yeah, very little bit of steel. 103 to be exact. This forge, I don't have a crucible in it. I guess I could take the crucible out of that one. Let's put our things in our crafting box here. Animal fat, the military fiber I picked up off of. And there's a wandering horde. Never fails, wandering horde. So 73, that would be a great number if we could craft that many exploding crossbow bolts. Let's see if I have 73. So we had a little bit of extra gunpowder left over for this horde. We're going to have to really get serious about gunpowder for the next horde following, because we'll hopefully have 2 more shotgun turrets. So we're going to need that. Put the coal in there. We're short on nitrate. Have a stack of coal. We need nitrate. Appreciate. Matter of fact, let me bring it up on the other PC here now. Notepad, because I typed in the coordinates. Someone gave me the coordinates of where my desert mine is located. Okay, 14. Let me look at the map here. So it says 1420 north. Right through there. And 2070 west. It's going to be somewhere around that area. Instead of doing that quick waypoint, in case I put down another one, I'll forget to do it. Let's do this. Let's do nitrate mine. Let's do that. And then I'll know the general area to ride around to look for that thing. I get a few more things here sorted out. I was picking up the goldenrod as I went along. A couple eggs. Let me go ahead and drink some of this. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, I thought I scrapped it. I thought I scrapped the goldenrod tea. I hit, what did I hit? What key? I hit W. Okay, take. Still getting used to those hotkeys. I love them, though. I love the hotkeys. I can just sit here right now spamming my A, as you can hear in the background. I don't have to click this and click that and click this and click that. We could get some more meat stew going as well. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Stone. Let's get this here. We'll do like a half and half. Get those going. So I'm imagining at any point now we're probably going to see some screamers come in. So I have 209 steel there. And I wanted to move the crucible over to this one so we could make the rest steel 275. And we'll have a little bit. Oh, we're out of clay. Okay. Oh, that's something I need to do. I need to go get clay today. I need to finish chopping some more trees down. We're going to do that. How much stone do we have? Any stone? I have a little bit of stone. So I could get, let's save one stack. Let's just save one stack. Let's split this up over here and at least get this started. Let's get this party started. How about that? And lead. We'll put that over here and to that one. And we're going to need to make another forge very, very, very soon. And get started on this next horde. So here we can make some crossbow bolts. 32 more of those. I'm going to put the arrowheads in there. Do a sword, have 62 more spikes. I used up all my wood, the little bit of tree clearing that I did out here. I'll show you what I've done. I'm not going to take the chance to upgrade the cement up here to reinforced. Little worried that perhaps if I do that, it may not dry. You know how some blocks don't like to dry, and it would make it very squishy. Half the hit points that it is now. This kind of stuff doesn't really matter if that holds up or not. That one's all the way up. So what I did was I finished filling out the spikes in here. Got them to the highest tier without being steel. This spikes out here went around this area and got those laid out. I want to do another tier or two maybe of those spikes. And yeah, see, that's still drying right there. This one right here is still drying from where I did them. Gosh, that was a while back too. And I had these spikes too, and I was still sticking these on like a so. Give me a little extra form of defense in case they run up. What happens is if I found if they run up to this, they shear off the side of it. See how that little cone makes you sort of shear off the side? So I'm hoping that it really does have that effect when they run up. A lot of times you'll notice they just stop and start beating on the spike. You know, they'll run into the point of it. But yeah, just one more form of defense to keep them off of the supports because we don't want to lose any supports. We have some in the center that should hold us up okay, but we don't want to take a chance at losing a support and the whole thing crashing down on us, which very well could happen with the game stages the way I did them. I don't know what I was doing, really. I have no idea. I was just clicking buttons and typing numbers, folks. But anyway, it is what it is. Should be all we could do to it other than some more wooden spikes to throw down there. And I have to triple check, son of a gun, that cactus. triple check the generator up top. Make sure it's good to go. Might as well be picking this stuff up while I'm out here looking. There's lead or clay right there, but we don't want that clay that close to the base. Looking for bird nest, and I was doing this number here. And I went all the way over here to get gas. See, you all are falling down on the job. Now, I tell you what. Came over here to get gas, and you let me forget it. Do I have any in the mini bikes? I don't even have to go in the base. Yeah, I do. There you go. That's enough. That's enough. Let's reload refuel the old auger. Crouch down and chew up a little bit of stone here. Get this boulder out of our way. It's just one less thing to have to render in. One less thing to have them caught up on during the Horde if they come from this particular direction. Kind of hope they don't, with my forge room being over there and not having good defense on that. But hopefully by the 28-day Horde, we'll have enough steel that I can upgrade the centermost spikes. And once we do that, those spikes aren't going anywhere. They should last out throughout the entire Horde without having to repair or replace. So we have more floaty blocks. More floaties. Oh, there's one right there. See that? See that little pebble? Son of a gun. It's going to be one of those problem things that's really hard to hit. Even if you put the reticle on it, it just doesn't want to register. Now, you could probably take a pickaxe and get this with it. But what I found is I just do this number right here with my club. Hopefully we won't have to use the club for the Horde anyway. So we'll just use durability of it up. Sometimes you can catch them with the auger. Most times not, though. Just some weird little glitch in the game. And that particular floating pebble can support just like a full stone can. Here's another one right here. Look at that. Look at that. Son of a gun. Let's see if we can hit it with the auger here real fast. Oh, we did. We got it. We hit it for a second there and ran out of fuel. Now we took it down enough. We can finish it off with that. We've had that issue before. A little microscopic pebble holding up a bigger portion of a mountain. If you've ever tried to collapse anything, you've run into that situation before. It can be something as simple as that. And they're very hard to see unless you're right up on them. Almost impossible to see at nighttime sometimes. Maybe your mining helmet will glisten just a bit on it and you can see it. But so yeah, I was just doing this. I wasn't even riding the bike around. Probably should be riding the bike around. I was taking these things down like so. Getting a little bit of wood and kind of getting those out of the way also. But whoops, didn't mean to dig that up. But we need to go out and get some clay. That's going to be high on the priority list today. Oh, watch this chainsaw. Woo! It's quick. Really fast. Beats an axe, huh? And any of these things that can chew up your FPS while you're taking on a Horde, that's kind of getting rid of those. Leaving the cactus in place. Oh, I did take the cactus down right next to my entrance, too. A couple of you commented on that. Please, please, Grand Spartan, take down that cactus that you keep stepping on every time you walk out of your base. So I did. Got rid of it. There's the tire. Oh, it's a bird nest. Couple eggs. Might have to make some blueberry pie. So yeah, while I was hunting for bird nests, I figured I'd just do this. Level up my blunt weapons a little bit on some of these things to get some wood, get 5 wood per swing on those, and taking down all the trees within, almost within visual distance. I turned down the view distance on trees, try to help out a bit. When I was having that stuttering issue, I tried to turn a lot of things down, and it didn't make a difference. It's just that particular city. You see, I don't have that stutter out here. Not like I did in there, at least, in that city. That stutter was every 3 or 4 seconds in the city. And don't really get that out here. Picking at these little piles of coal, I'm able to pick up a good bit of it. Yeah. chew through that 1200 tree like Big Mama chews through a cupcake. Let's see. I don't want to mine that close to the base. I was about to nip at that gravel right there. Get down, girl. She had paper. I'll take your paper. Thank you. So just a lot of this for the few hours or so in game that I played. Kind of kill off time. Even with that, today's still going to be a long episode. So strap in or fast forward or whatever you do, because the day is going to be kind of lengthy. You're going to do some things that are necessary. The base is pretty much ready. Not many more things I can do to it other than put some wood spikes down, and we'll do that here in a minute. We'll get a few more of those put down. Want to kind of clear out a few more of these things around the base. Was hoping to get a handful more feathers, but we'll get those when we hop on the mini bike. And we need to get that clay or that, well, we need to get the clay, but we need to get that lead mine started over in the forest. Maybe we can do that today, kind of kill off a little bit of time, see what we can find, see if we can find ourselves a lead mine. Because, wow, if we could find that, and if what you all tell me is right, and I'm pretty sure you are, because I kind of remember it as well, then we did find nitrate over in the desert. Oh, there's a screamer. Oh, I missed her. Oh, I missed her again. She's just sitting there kind of wobbling her head around. Uh-oh. I think she might have called her buddies. Yeah, she did. Oh, that's a feral. Oh, feral woman. You're a mean feral woman. Ah. Oh, that's a feral man. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did not mean to identify you as a woman. Oh, I had 7 wood. I'll take that. That's like beating on a bush, right? Not much different. Beating on a zombie, beating on a bush. Oh, you're just having a bad day, aren't you? Getting hit from all directions. Don't know where it's coming from. I'll take that soup. Yummy, yummy soup. And I guess that's good. Nice, clean, open area around the base now. See one little problem spot right up here. Now, if I had Logan on here, I could hire Logan's lawn care service, and he would come out here and punch all this grass for a quarter mile in every direction. You know, be done with it, but we'll leave the grass in place for now. Well, let's dump all this stuff off. Is there anything I can drop? I can drop that. I can drop this. I can drop you and do this. Break my knife out. Go ahead and get a couple more bones. Can't get enough bones now. Maybe if this horde turns out like I think it could, we probably won't have an issue with bones moving forward. We're going to have bones running out of our ears. That sounds kind of painful, actually, but have plenty of bones for our glue that we need. Let me dump this stuff off, get it sorted, check everything real fast, make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting. There are exploding crossbow bolts. We'll go ahead and take those out and stick them in here. Can't forget those for Horde night. I guess we could just run over here if we needed to. Paper, nitrate, and lead. I need to get that lead, that forge going for the lead. Let's see what I need for that. Let's dump this off, and you, and stone in there, sand in here, iron in there, building supplies go there, and iron. We're going to do our iron there. Food over here. Do a sort. Don't think I need the concrete on me anymore. I'm going to take the gas, and we actually need to grab some more gas. And it probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and even get a tad more gas going with all this oil shale that we have here. I don't see why we don't. Couple chem labs just sitting there doing nothing. And we want to do, what was it? Oh. Tens of thousands. So we need, that so it'll be full and it'll run out. Actually, how much time is that? 3 minutes? My goodness, what a waste of frames. Look at that. We could get away with like 2 frames for that, you know? 2 frames would do 6,000 gas. Look at that. And then some. I think it's, you know, that's a ton of time. Well, I guess it's 3 because it's already counting the one that's burning in there. All right, let's dump this off here. We can put our spikes in there. Don't need those anymore. Do a sort. The wood, let's make a few more spikes to have those. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make them in the workbench. That's what we're going to do, so we don't have to carry them around with us. And we'll go ahead and stick this stack in here. Spikes, we can make 213. Let's make 100. That'll leave us a bit of wood over for some other projects, whatever we might need to do. We'll stick our wood there in the building chest. Do another sort. Steel crossbow bolts, 32. I need a lot more of those. So we just need to get feathers. Once we get feathers, and there's no need for me to carry around the steel crossbow bolts on me. We have 77 regulars, so I'll do that number right there. Hunting knife, yes, I could probably stand to repair that. Probably need to make another crossbow. You know, what do we need for all of that? We're going to need some more leather eventually. We need a little bit more of everything. Of course, we're good on glue and duct tape for now. But there are some things that we need to take a look at getting, like these electrical parts, components, mechanical parts. You know, we're going to need all that kind of stuff moving forward. Top this back off. Use a bandage, and we could probably make a few more bandages. Why don't we? Why don't we do that? Why don't we get a stack of this cloth that we have so much of and stick it in a workbench? And first aid bandages, just like that. 60. All right. I don't even know if it can hold that many. I don't think it can. Oh, look at that. Look at how fast they're pumping out. Let's just take a stack with us. I guess we can kind of sort some of these out and realize they're going to make some fast. I'm only going to hold 30 in the thing here, so we might as well wait till it gets down to 30. And then I can take off. All right, now, stick those away. Probably shouldn't need those. We'll just leave them all there. No need to take them. Forged iron to repair my hunting knife real fast. Pleased that we have plenty of that. And can we repair that with just forged iron? We can. We can. Okay, I don't know why I was confused thinking I had to. I don't know. Grand Spartan sometimes gets confused. You know that. You know that. And that one's almost done as well. Boy, we hung around here for a couple minutes and everything's done. What do we have in this one? The spikes are already done too. It sounds like a wandering horde. Wondering something. 32% gas. Get that topped off. It's just a random zombie. All right. So the forest is right there. Bit surprised we haven't had any more screamers come along. There's another tree right there that just rendered in. It's funny, you know, you turn that down, that render distance, and you can almost be right up on top of a tree and it not spawn in. Kind of weird, but it does help with the FPS a little bit. Don't know if you've noticed, but quality should be up at least a minimal amount of pixelization when I'm riding a mini bike, when I'm just out and about. You should see a minimal amount of that, which is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. It took me a while to get that figured out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just iron there. Just iron there and a cheerleader there. Come here, cheerleader. Never fear, Grand Spartan is an awful shot. Well, here's some pine trees. Nice little pine forest here. We can get some seed. And maybe this is where we start our tree farm. It's close to the base, you know. It's very close. And we could... Oh, there's nitrate right there. Nitrate right there. Yeah, pick up a couple pine cones. No? They start a little tree farm. Well, I'll tell you what. There's no better place for it than right here. Let me back up the old bike of minis. I can grab some feathers right there as we're checking out of this location. A little bit of everything here. A little bit of clay. We'll grab that clay before we leave as well. Oh, I don't want my game stages to go up too much. A 360, okay. So say I just set up that. I didn't set up the entire game stage file across the board because I just wanted to play with kind of where I was at in game stages. I didn't want to go up too much higher. So it looks like we could probably box off this one area here. Oh, let's look at the biome. So if we go that way, we're safe. Let's just make the mine going down this way. And I know I'm probably going to get away from this nitrate. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just going for lead. What's our elevations? -7 already. All right. Whatever we get, we get. Throw a couple frames over the hole here just so they don't fall in, pile in on top of us without us knowing. Well, that's nice. You know, we need more gunpowder. We certainly need nitrate for that. A lot of gravel in here. My goodness, I could almost just trench all this out. But I was hoping to come across the actual resources and not just the. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, there it is. Just that easily, we were able to find the nitrate itself. Now we're going to butcher up all up underneath the ground here looking for the rest of it. Have to keep constantly reminding myself that, oh boy, that's death from above. That today is in fact Horde Day. So I can't get caught out here. And have to be able to get back to the base. Of course, we're right next to the base, but I want to make sure I can get back over there and scoop up what we need to scoop up. Go ahead and make that gravel fall if it's going to fall. I don't like that being above my head like that. That is certainly a death and lose your backpack if it falls on you. It will destroy your backpack if the backpack gets caught up underneath the collapse itself. Well, maybe we dig a bit deeper. It looked like we were starting to run into it. Now it's kind of run out. You can always use the iron. We need to get enough leather. Maybe we run into the little town over here. We need to get enough leather to make 4 more forges. We need at least 4 more forges in the immediate future. Really need 5, but I need 2 more for stone. I need 2 more for iron, and certainly 1 for lead, but we could make do for a little while with the 4, if I could just get enough for 4. Alright, so it looks like we've gotten the good out of that area. Let's take a look at where we were going down at an angle. Would have been right here. How important this is going to be for us to get a solid place to go get lead from. Now the desert over there, I don't remember. Did we get lead from that desert area? Maybe you all can tell me. And we'll spend tomorrow's episode going back and locating that mine in the desert that we found before. I know we had nitrate, and it seems like we had lead, but I could be confusing that with a multitude of save files that I play on. It could be the multiplayer server, could be the stream series, you know, who knows? Who knows? Doesn't matter. It's all fun. We'll get it done one way or the other. You know, Grand Spartan's not going to let you down. Might let you down on this Horde, depending on how well the base holds up. But it'll be fun, even if it collapses, right? We'll still have fun. You get to see Grand Spartan run for his life out in the plains biome. I think I'm kind of getting away from where the nitrate was at up there. That's fine, too, because I'm really looking for lead. I don't have much concern about finding nitrate as much as I do the lead. Looking for lead in all the wrong places. Yep. There it is, folks. The hunt for lead October, as Glimpse would say. Well, I kept talking about a stone mine. You know, getting plenty of stone. What is this? What did we run into down here? Is it just iron? Or is there more? Only time will tell. Well, it looks like we're right at the ceiling of it, whatever it is. Go ahead and chisel this out just a little bit above it. Boy, if you don't have an auger, you need to get one, folks. You need to be hitting up those traders, getting those secret stash points, hitting the working stiff stores. All of those things. All of the above. Try to get you one of these things because it makes a huge difference. And there was someone that was saying that they were day 40 or something and didn't have an auger already. And we've done multiple resets on the server. I played multiple different times from the start and always able to get that auger pretty early game. It's not something that takes a whole long time. It's kind of a weird looking iron color there. See that? That's just iron, but it looks weird. Looking weird. Looks like here no luck here either. Looks like just iron. So we were coming down here. Let's turn around this way and continue our way. What level are we at? Minus 36. So we're at the level that we need to be. If we turn this way, we're going to kind of go under the edge of the water almost. But I don't want to go much deeper. Let's just scoop up a bunch of stone. This will set us up for concrete cement mix in the future. Oh, what is that? It's just iron. Son of a gun. I thought it was lead. It looked like lead. Didn't that look like lead? Kind of had that bluish color to it. Hoping that I don't glitch into the ground. See how my screen is shaking right here? That's not good. That's borderline glitch through the ground to your death and lose all your stuff. Well, at the very least, we won't lose our good items on our belt. Matter of fact, let's take the hunting knife. Replace that. I can make another hunting knife. 40 more repair kits. Not so easy to make at this stage of the game. Let's see where we're at on the map. So right here, we can kind of start branching out once again. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Really hoping to hit a big, huge pocket of lead and get our buckshot crafting in the workbench, or in the forge, I mean. And we can go ahead and set that forge up. Well, it's 1359, it's 1400. Probably don't need to waste any more time doing this. I'm going to run over to the town real fast that's next to us here. Scoop up a quick bit of leather with the chainsaw. It looks like we are good on stone for just a short time. And we'll come back over here and trench around a little bit more, see if we can't find ourselves some lead on another episode. Maybe even next episode. I know we're going to be looking for that nitrate. And hopefully in the desert, you know, we come across the nitrate. We'll also come across some more lead over there as well. So let's mark this sucker like I always do with a little T, little man with his arms with no head, I guess. Doesn't have a head. And we'll mark it on the map so we, know where we were mining at there. We'll just call it mine because we really haven't found anything yet. So we still need clay. That's something we still need to work on getting. Happy to have all of these boulders here. If we have to, we'll clear this whole forest of boulders. And that should provide us with enough nitrate to make enough, gunpowder and lead, maybe to make enough buckshot. Here we go with the skipping again. Son of a gun. It's something to do with the city generation. I don't know. Well, we've been here before, too. Was there a Crack-a-Book? I thought there was a Crack-a-Book headquarters somewhere here nearby. There's a wolf. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't kill him. It looked like he was going to fall over, didn't it? He made that little animation like I'm dead, but he's not. Come on, Grand Spartan. Is he not dead, or is he dead? I think he's dead. We're going to run up on him and see. Might have to break out the chainsaw on this booger. Are you dead, Mr. Wolfie? I'm dead, Grand Spartan. That's pretty awful wolf voice. I don't know what I was thinking there. All right, well, let's get our meat. And looks like my little man in the game's getting chilly. There's the Crack-a-Book headquarters over there. Fire station we can loot for some working stiff crates. I don't really know why we need those now that we have the good quality auger and chainsaw, but check it out anyway. Give us a place to loot. Let's cut through here and see if we can't find the front door of this place. I like that it's in the forest biome too. And this is going to give us enough lead. There's an airdrop on the ride back too. Maybe we can scoop that up. Big Mama. Hold on, Big Mama. I know it. I don't want to beat you to death. You look like you were a good old gal back in the living world. Ow. Now that hurts my feelings there. Oh. Infected. Bleeding. One shot. I'll take your beer, though. Thank you, Big Mama. And let's go ahead and clear this guy out. My goodness. Those guys are bad, infectious, nasties. Oh, God, Big Mama with the headshot. Now I'm hunted. Oh, it's him. Mr. Crawley, boop, boop, boo. Just got shot in the face. Boodle-doodle-doo. There's Nancy. Take your oil. Look at that. Those things sell for a lot. Okay, we'll get some more pine seed eventually. I need that oil. And those blood draw kits. Now I'm going to be short. Let me go ahead and get the leather going so I don't pick up more items and run out of space. Okay, good. She didn't have anything. Well, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to make a 500 quality crossbow. So we'll need leather for that too. We're not that far off from it. I heard an explosion in the kitchen. Need to be more careful with that pressure cooker in the kitchen. Zombie. Whoops. Is that a landmine right there? Oh, it's scrap plastic. That's the one he stepped on. Alright, let's get the rest of this and get out of here. Well, it looks like all of it in the immediate area, and that's all we're looking for. Oh, Wandering Horde. Or something. Alright. Boy, his pursuit speed is much faster than the average zombie. I'm bleeding again! I must have thin skin. Something. Nail gun parts. I don't think that's what we... I could probably use that to upgrade mine, but we're going to just leave them behind. Not worried about them. Pharmaceutical building there. There's just a lag machine sitting over there. Oh, there's more zombies right there. There's so many zombies over here. They're just having a little zombie party, it looked like. Ooh, what is that? The Hunt for Lead October. Let's stick this in there. And yeah, if we can find enough piles like this will hold us over for the 28-day horde. Just finding enough of them is the trick. More feathers. But I probably do need to get back to the base just so I can top everything off. I was just kind of cruising around, cruising down the street in my 6'4". Mining the lead. Looking for more. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, there's a big old hairy bear. Is that a regular bear, though? I don't have exploding crossbow bolts, or it would just be beautiful. Does he know where we're at? Does he know? Oh, he's going in the trailer park. He's going in the trailer park. Oh, I can get bonus damage here. I wonder how many shots it would take to kill him, shooting him in the butt. I don't know, but he's beating on something. He's trying to tear down the trailer park. I'm sorry, trailer park people. I didn't mean to do that to you. Sicking the bear in there. Only have one hand on the mouse. Other hand's off the keyboard right now, so if he comes running, I'm in trouble. Oh! He's running. He's angry. He's loose. Where's he running to? Oh, there he is. He's trying to get into place. Well, those people didn't do anything to you. I mean, he's... Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, he drove me into the minefield. What a clever bear he is. I was just thinking meat, you know? Oh, there he is. He's killing a zombie. Right to your face, bear. Oh! Angry bear. Angry bear. Oh, he's a dead bear. He's meat in my belly. That's what he is. Watch, the horde will be here before you know it. You know, I'm out here goofing off with a bear. Yummy, yummy meat. All right, let me take a look at the map here. There's an airdrop right there. We need to go get it. We need to go and get it. Well, it only took around 20 shots to kill that one. Better than the 50 it was taken before. Let's see what's in this airdrop. I can throw a few things in my mini bike if I need to. I'll do that before I click on it, because you know how those things go. You click on it and then it just explodes into a pile of splinters. Like there's like some James Bond stuff. You take this out and it self-destructs in 3, 2. I don't know why it does that, but poops out everything onto the ground. What can we stick in there? It doesn't really matter. No, we can stick the bear in there. The bear. The beer. Stick the beer. The beer. Maybe we can make some beer out of a bear someday. See how that works out for us. Alright, we'll take all that. No, probably won't take that stuff, but we'll take those. Sell them. something. Hard to pass up the coal when it's right there next to you. Can't ever get too much of that. Another one of those craters in the ground. No? I've seen a record number of those. Kind of cool with the grass turned on view distance on normal or whatever it is I have it on. You can see those coal piles from a distance. You can bet middler those things. See that? You can see them from a long ways away. What am I doing? Where am I going? Where's my base? Ooh, the sky is turning red. You know what that means? Better park my bike over there somewhere out of the way. And we'll take the bones, the leather, and the oil in there with us. The rest of the stuff can stay right there. That's a pretty cool looking base from over here. It's very simple. There's not much to it. But looks kind of neat. Get this stuff sorted out. Go stick our spikes down. Whoa! How am I missing a ladder right there? Is there a zombie in my base? There's a zombie in my base. Get it out. Let's just throw that out for a moment. And put that there. And we can go pick them back up again. Look like a junkie with a pill case in my hand. I'll stick them in there with that. Food goes in there. Well, another 126 leather should hold us over for a bit. Good bit of oil, almost 2 stacks, stack and a half. And we'll get our stone all topped off up in there. Get some cement kicking. Yeah, I like that. Oh, another screamer. Be very quiet. Maybe she won't hear us. You know how loud the Grand Spartan is. You know she's going to hear me. Well, I never got to upgrade anything to steel like I had intended. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it happen. Getting a little stockpile of iron going on there. Look at that. Get our stone put away. All of that mining in those boulders, which I guess we didn't do a ton of mining on boulders, but tiny little bit of resources we came back with. Nothing to really talk about there. But we do need to get that forge going. I'm going to go ahead and make myself some more steel crossbow bolts. 77 to be exact, 50 seconds on those. We'll stick those arrowheads in there. Go ahead and pick up our exploding crossbow bolts, and those are the ones that we will keep loaded. We're going to stick those in there. We don't need the irons anymore. Take those steel out and put them in there. Only going to take 1 can of gas. That is for emergency only for our chainsaw in case we drop down on the ground when the base, if the base collapses. I said when. I meant to say if the base collapses. Let me go ahead and get rid of this infection. Check on that. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Well, I do have some time. I could probably make a bellows. And, oh, clay! Clay! Oh, my goodness! You all let me forget clay. Do we have time to go get some clay? It's 1909. Let me go over here and check this base. Let me make sure that the shotgun turrets are all powered up and ready to go. Yeah, hopefully we don't have any mishaps with those either. You know, that they work properly, they target and all of that. We've had some issues with them underground. Tell me in the comment section, have any of you had issues with shotgun turrets not firing on Horde night underground? Because we have had some. And looks like that one's all aimed in, ready to go. We've had some issues with those. Make sure this one is aiming. Yep, it's aimed, ready to go as well. Pretty sure they are all powered. Okay, well, that's that. No more to do there. Go down and put some spikes down. We still have time to do that. get a couple more layers going. The only drawback I see to putting down more spikes would be, look at all those bandages. Now, we're probably going to trigger this Screamer too, but better to trigger her now than have her hanging around for Horde Night and spawn in. Oh, she died on the spikes. She died on the spikes. But the only problem I can see with putting these spikes down, they do a tremendous amount of damage. So let's say a cop walks up and he's standing right here and he blows up. He's going to damage that shotgun turret. You know, I don't think I made this high enough up off the ground. I could have probably put it a level, like a layer down more so than where it's at. That could be my big issue. Hopefully they're going to charge in and get away from that thing a little bit. And the explosion damage from them is not going to do that much. But that I noticed that when I was down here before I started the episode, the recording. I thought, wow, I should have gone one higher on elevation on this base. And may have goofed up big time with that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here on this Horde. Another thing I had a question about with the game stages. So you increase the number. I'm messing around with that game stages file, but does it actually increase the difficulty? Like, say, let's say I don't see feral zombies until I reach game stage 1000. All right. Well, if I goof around with that game stage file like I did and change up some numbers, my fear is that I'm going to see feral radiated cops on day 21 Horde, you know, because I changed those numbers around. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it is. I think it's going to just base that off my game stages file as the difficulty of the zombies it's going to send at me. But I hope that's not how it works out. I hope for sure, you know, that it's just going to be a massive amount of zombies. And I also hope that I didn't break the darn thing in there messing around with numbers and don't know what I'm doing. I hope that, you know, something shows up on Horde Night more than just some crickets like we have in the background. Hear that? That's the sound of silence. Well, not really. It's the sound of crickets, but you know what I mean. We'll find out here soon enough. It's 2023. I have 19 spikes left. Probably should have saved a handful of them for hitting the ground running. Might even do that. Might even make a few more for my inventory. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this is. Look at all of those spikes. That spike field right there. It's a beautiful spike field full of death. All right, let's get back over to the base. Drop these things off that we don't need. A little Screamer trap. Ah, she had some tennis shoes. No wonder they're so fast. Well, I have 5 spikes left. Let's make about 20. So we'll make about 15. So we'll have 20 on us. How many could we make in total? Oh, we can make 20. Let's just go ahead and make them. I do have some more wood here in building, right? Yeah. Okay. So 20 would be good. That'll give us the opportunity to run for our lives if we need to. I don't know that I'll need the repair kit. Let's go ahead and repair our auger. And then stick these in here. Don't let me forget where I put them, folks. Put them in there. Keep that on our belt. Let's go ahead and reload. Make sure my chainsaw is reloaded. I'd hate to think that we have to resort to that and hitting the ground. For the Horde Night, but I just don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done to the XML. Because Kramer, who's the gentleman that told me he did it, said that his base absolutely got wrecked when he did that. So I know that's not a very promising thing to hear, but it sounds exciting. It sounds fun, right? It sounds like a lot of fun. This one was done with the fuel workbench. First, we could stick those bandages in the proper location. We have a lot of those now. Probably never run through those. Yeah, I'm not even going to put them. I'm going to just be confident and be sure that we're going to be good. It's 2120. Tell you what, let's take, for the bellows, do we need, we just need wood. Well, let's do that. Let's go in here. And let's make 6 bellows. And we're set up for tomorrow's episode to just go ahead and pump out perhaps 6 forges. I don't know. We'll see. So let's see. First aid kits on the belt, check. Spikes, check. Exploding crossbow bolt by 111, check. Really nice on that. That's a good amount to have for the 21-day horde. I'm going to check this thing one more time. I should have brought my wire tool over here and moused over just to make sure it's yellow. And they were all yellow. Look at the stars. Well, there are no stars. There's like the sun going down. All right, folks. Well, this is the moment we have been waiting for just a little while. Hey, since we have 5 minutes in game, why don't I go ahead and top off on food? Is that a wandering horde coming over here? Or is that just a wandering gentleman? I think that's a wandering gentleman. Someone also asked if I would kill a deer or a pig with an exploding crossbow bolt. They'd never seen that. Well, guess what? I've never seen it either. So we're going to do it. We'll drop a little jar down there for good luck. How about that? Well, which way, ladies and gentlemen? North, south, east, or west? I hope they come from the east, the north, or the south, but not the west. We're going to face the west. We're going to face the west. Maybe if we face that direction, they don't come from that direction. Well, here we go, folks. Where we stop, nobody knows. I break game. No, they're coming. They're coming. I hear the shotguns. I hear those shotguns firing. They're shooting in the air. Shot him with an exploding crossbow bolt, and now he's very dead. Oh, I like to see lots of... Oh, there's a cop! Boom! I'm gonna get back. Get back and let him run up on those spikes. Yeah, look at you. Boom! Yeah! Pile them up. Come to me, fools. I'm gonna be wasting these exploding crossbow bolts like crazy. I can't help myself. I want you to want me. Boom! Come on in. Come on in to Grand Spartan's house. Trying to spread them out a little bit here, you know? Get the most out of it. Big Mama. Big Mama down. That's just 2 shotgun turrets making all that racket, folks. Just 2. My goodness, you'd think that I had 8 shotgun turrets going. Are they coming from any other directions? Oh, look at them starting to pile up right there. Oh, there's a cop pop. Cop pop. That sounds like a genre of music, cop pop. All right, come on across. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Do 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 do. Yeah. Nice. Boom! Jakalaka. Oh, the big biker guys. Big biker guys. Come on over. Come on over here to the real spikes. These are the real spikes. Boom. Yeah. We're gonna have bones for days, looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! What is that wood? Is that where a cop exploded maybe and destroyed the spikes? That's probably what that is. Cop blew up spikes and they landed back down and made that little mess right there. Was that it? Is that all? No, there's another cop. Come on over here, copper. Come on over here. Nice. Let's get down on this end and see if we can draw him over here to us on this side. Come on over here. Well, we've used about 15 or so exploding crossbow bolts. Well, that might be all. That might be all of them. So next time, instead of that number being 100, we'll make it 200 or 300. Whoa! What was that? Did you see that? Was that like an alien or something? What was that thing? I might have to rewatch the episode to see what that was. It just did whatever it did. I hear a zombie, but I don't see a zombie. Okay, I think I can change out the exploding crossbow bolts now and hop down there. You know, see what we got. See what Zombie Claus brought for Christmas, or whatever you'd call this holiday. My goodness. Well, let me get the frames. Them bones, them bones. Go ahead and start looting and chopping up. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, it's a woman without a head. You nasty lady. Yeah, I think a cop exploded right there. Those little wooden spikes, you know, and it just blew some up in the air. And yeah, I guess we'll take the sham. My plan is to have plenty of meat moving forward, not have to eat that garbage, but you never know. Oh! Ow! Owie! Shotgun turret hurt. My goodness, did you see that? I almost died from my own turret. Might need to turn those things off now that I'm down here amongst the zombies. My goodness, it's dangerous. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I think I was down to about 50 hit points or something like that. My drink is blocking my hit points, so add a little challenge to the game so I'll never know how many hit points I have unless I really lean forward. Ah! I have one of those big Yeti cups, you know what I'm talking about? The big silver Yeti cup. This guy is just all over the place. Dude drank his coffee this morning. I mean, he might even kill me. I don't know. I don't know if I can get away. Now he's just going to run in a circle, thankfully, or I was probably dead right there. Crazy zombie. Well, now I kind of know with changing that number up, it didn't break the game. So I could increase the number. You know, I can keep increasing the number. Because I really don't think I'm going to choke this machine down. I think the machine is going to be fine. Oh, it's a spider. Ah, another level. I guess we'll take your Duke coins. Trying to move him out of the way, that way when his corpse... Oh my goodness business, man. I am just losing wellness like crazy. That's like 2 or 3 points here in the past minute or so. Oh, look at that. Steel arrowheads and hazmat boots and a zombie. See, those being where they are, when I get 2 up there and 2 over there, one can kind of face this way and one the other way, and they won't be all blocked off by these pillars. It'll work much, much better than the way it is now, currently. That little silly trickle zombie. I'd rather them just send hordes of zombies all night long than to send that little trickle zombie at me every once in a while I'm out here trying to clean up at the end of the night. I was curious how many bones I was going to get from this horde. I might as well start taking those pain pills. They do stack, don't they? Passed up on the last handful of them. Scrap the iron arrowheads. We won't be using those anymore moving forward. It'll be all steel from here. My goodness, the bodies. I'm wondering also how many levels we're going to get on our knife skill, our blade weapon skills. A lot. It's just steadily going up here. Gotta knife all these bodies before they go away. They stay here for a long time now, though. It's not like it used to be. It's so nice that you can loot the corpses, you know, the way compared to the way it used to be back in 15, 14. Well, I guess that was 14. That was not 15. That was 15 that they made that change. It's a nice little change. The gore blocks, you know, that was sort of a good idea. I like the idea of it, but I wish they would have made it so that the bodies pile up, you know, and so they climb up onto the bodies. And they do a little bit, but it's not like you know, would imagine when you see this amount of zombies. Oh, there's Nurse Nancy. Just because they, oh, I got her with that. Comes a spider. Somewhere. Oh, there he is. Get down, boy. Huh. You know, just because one corpse gets destroyed when another falls on top of it. And that's kind of the drawback to it. See, you never... And then you lose a lot of loot as well that way. You remember, though, how the bodies used to pile up and you had to, like, siphon through the bodies and, you know, to loot what you wanted to loot because they were just bodies on top of bodies. That was kind of cool, but yeah, maybe they'll implement that back in with the gore blocks at some time. But I think it was taking up a lot of memory for them or something. What if we scrap this if it scraps into leather? Yeah, it does. Hear another zombie inbound. Sounds like I do at least. Yeah, mechanical parts here. We'll take them. More mechanical parts. Those must have been the little skater dudes. Little skater dudes. Curious what we're going to end up with for a number here on our bones. So the episode didn't run quite as long as I had imagined. If I'd have started it when I originally started it, though, we'd have had about it's a crawler zombie. We'd have had an hour and 30-minute episode. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go that long. I felt like, you know, I'd wait and we'd see what we end up with. Boy, lots of oil on these zombies. You notice that? We were talking about that a while back on the server and running out of... Oh my goodness gracious. Well, sorry, lady. At least the shotgun turrets didn't kill me. That was close. Oh, another one. No, don't you kill me, shotgun turrets. Oh, it knocked the wind right out of me. That's like 5 or 6 shots that I've taken from my own turret Made me bleed my own blood. Yeah, I got a level out of that, you know. Level on my armor skill. Oh, running zombie. Get away. Hold on, shotgun turrets. I got this. I got this. A little cop and attitude challenge. Maybe we read one of those right before the Horde hits next time. Of course, I don't think I get credit for the shotgun turrets kills, but I may be able to take some out with the exploding crossbow bolts. But that's perfect with the exploding crossbow bolts. Didn't really need them, but it did save a little tiny bit of ammo. I know you all are looking at me like I'm crazy. Spider. Because I keep scrapping the casings. Very, very unlikely that I will use any guns. What I will use the brass for, though, is for electronic parts. That do-it-yourself. Or electronic components. You need brass for that. So that's most likely what I'll be using my... so if we want to make a lot of electric fences, electric fence posts, we'll need plenty of brass, and that's kind of what I'm looking at and why I would need those. Let's look at the knife skill here again. So, knife guy. Oh, woman. Hold on. Hold on. You'd run your little circle. And you're done. You're done, gal. I'll eat your can of pasta. Didn't really come out right, but you know what I meant. Pretty-minded folk. We'll scrap that and scrap those nails. Let's do a sort and see what else we have. I'm gonna need that grain alcohol. I can make a bunch of that if I need to. Oh my goodness! Got shot again. Oh man, I'm gonna be down to like starter wellness before this is all over with. Didn't take one hit during the Horde. I'm doing cleanup. I'm gonna lose all my wellness. It's like bullfighting. You know, the way he's coming at me. Olé! There you go. Couple levels down on my blunt weapons while I'm at it. Give me some room to move. My goodness. More mechanical parts. A little bit of glue. Some accidental plant fiber. Need that. How much are those pants selling for these days? 16? Alright, well you can keep your pants. You stinky pants. I don't have any beer on me, do I? We're not going to pick that up. More brass. The soothing sounds of 4 a.m. They are kind of soothing on this Let's Play because, you know, we don't have zombies run all the time, but at least that means that the zombies can't come in and attack me anymore while I'm trying to do a cleanup here. Trying to do a cleanup on the mess they've made. And they're just wanting to... How much brass do we get for that? 12. Okay. It wasn't too bad. I kind of expected it to be a little bit more than that. I kind of was surprised when they stopped coming at me. I expected it to be another hour or two at least of chaos. I did not see it, but that's all right. That's all right. Next time, I'll change the XML file so that we're guaranteed to kind of... Oh my gosh, that almost killed me. I swear it's like I have it target on self. I used my last... we are. Next time, next horde, I will turn those off when I come down here to do cleanup. Because so far, I've used 5 first aid kits just because of shotgun turrets. I swear the zombies would not have taken that much health off of me. It's just the shotgun turrets. Couple cans. And I am. Can we not reach that from here? There we go. Well, last couple corpses here, folks. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was fun. Didn't know what to expect going into it. Didn't know if it was going to be one of those let you down kind of episodes, hordes where you think you're going to get some big giant horde and you don't. It was okay. It was better than it would have been had I not modified those files, the number in the file. But we'll do it even bigger and better next time. Like I said, we'll bump that sucker on up to 300 next time. Make sure we have enough zombies to last us till 4 a.m. I just didn't know what I was doing, so I want to do it little increments at a time. And I see now about what it did. And it was a mad rush for a short time. But we could absolutely bump that number up from 100 to, say, 3, even maybe 4, 5, 600. I don't know. Maybe I get crazy next time and do that. Well, what was the grand total on the bones? We're about to find out right now. About to find out. Couple more bodies to loot. Cut up with my knife. We come back next time. We'll put some finishing touches on the base. Try to. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We'll try to get ourselves a couple more shotgun turrets installed. And that way, for sure, next horde, when we have those increased numbers like I plan on doing, we'll be able to take them out with ease. Because you see they chew through these little spikes out here. Oh, I can't even pick up any more bones. Let's throw out the rotted flesh. Pick up the bones. Select large bone. Large bone. A little more glue. Well, we did fill our inventory as well with loot. Good stuff. Scrap that. Is that the last one? Is that all? I think it is, folks. Nope. Nope. Couple more. Couple more. We got to get all those bones. We're going to be a glue factory. Grand Spartan's glue factory coming to a city near you. What do we end up with here sorted out? Look at that. 269 bones. A lot of glue. Inventory full of, some so-so stuff. Nothing really spectacular, but... Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. Have yourselves a merry little Christmas. Not quite. Soon. Before you know it, it'll be here. Have yourself a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all tomorrow.